Hello everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles, and since today is Saturday I wanted to give you guys another paper design, free paper design you can download from my website. They're all in PDF format so you can download them and print them anywhere, and for this time around I thought, since the other day I made a shikishi that had the double-sided paper in it, and I know I really like that pattern with the stars on it, and then having another color behind, I thought just like we had done with the piano, I could show you guys how you can fold two sheets of paper together to make it look like it's double-sided. So these are all prints that feature a solid color background that you would ideally kind of match up. And they're together in a PDF that has both sheets included, so you can print both. As I kind of explained with the piano, I thought it would be easier to have you just print two and fold the two together than to try to print double-sided. Printing double-sided is always tricky. You have to have everything lined up perfectly, and I could center this in the middle, but that would only work for A4 paper, and then if you use other size paper it gets weird and everybody's printer is different. It's just a big hassle. So if you want a challenge with your printer to figure out how to make this work, give you full freedom to do that. But if you'd rather avoid the hassle, you can print two sheets and then you'll be able to fold the two together to make kind of a double-sided effect. So we're going to be making a paper cup just for fun, because there's a nice bit of extra coloring there that we can see when we make this. So I've taken both of those two colors and printed them out and cut them out along that gray outline so that I can get these square sheets of paper. Now I want to make sure that I kind of put it together like so that I have everything kind of lined up. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. This particular origami, I think you can keep it together fine, so you don't need to necessarily fold both separately and then bring them together. If you prefer, you can use a tad bit of glue just to kind of give yourself a little base to keep everything together, or you can just keep things kind of snug as you work along. Either way works well. It's just a point of preference for you guys of what you'd rather work with. I do think that, really either way works really good, so you want to just try to see how things go for you. But I've got my paper here. What I want to do is I'm going to start with the color side facing, the pattern side facing down, and we're just going to go ahead and fold this into a big triangle. And then I'm going to be winding up folding each of these sides in and around, depending on which way I'm going. And the easiest way to find the angle to do that at is to just mark a little spot on this side by folding this flap down. Now you make sure you take both of those layers when you do this, and I'm not going to make a full crease. I just want to kind of imagine it going here all the way down to the edge. Kind of hold it with your finger there, and then just pinch up at this side to see where it hits on the side there. That's where you want to take then the left point and bring it right over to that. And that should give you a nice smooth little crease. Flip it over and do the same thing this way too. Now because there's two layers of paper, it's pretty easy to get funky little strange creases going on here, so you want to make sure you get everything smoothed out as much as you can. And then we've got these two flaps now. Make sure you're taking two layers of paper with you when you do this, of course. I'm just going to fold straight down as snug against that edge as I can get it. Flip it over, do the same thing over here. Now there's two variations to making this cup. You can choose to put it inside of this pocket, or you can just leave it flapped over, and when you open it, actually the pressure from being open keeps those flaps nice and snug. And then what you wind up getting is this really colorful, pretty little cup that has the nice little star pattern on the outside, a nice bit of accent color there, and then the nice color of paper on the inside too. So, but just sort of a fun variation and something easy that you can do even though you're using two sheets of paper. So it does take a lot of patience. You don't want to do really complex models with the two sheets of paper together unless you're using really thin origami paper. Whereas if you're using printer paper, that's already pretty thick. So something simple like this model works perfectly. So again, you can check out my website to find all these available there for you guys to download for free anytime. And that kind of gives you an idea of something you could use this paper for. I'll have some more paper pattern designs for you later on. So thank you guys always so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.